Hey guys, Saiyan here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to do a showcase for the STR KEFLA, who's getting her EZA go live in the game on Global in a couple of days' time, the morning of the 23rd for me, so evening of the 22nd if you're in the US. But we have her details and all the data in the game, so she's of course usable on the private server here. So we're going to test her out. She is transforming, of course. She transforms each turn up from base to Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2. So in base, she greatly raises attack, which is an infinite stack, raises defense for one turn, does immense damage, and lowers defense. She gets key 1 and 200% defense, 200% attack, and then an additional 100% defense when performing a super. Then she gets an additional 150% attack and a high chance to dodge if you get 3 orbs, and a guaranteed additional super if you get 6 orbs. Now that is a lot. Like, if we look at her on this rotation, we're on Kale's team where she gets a 200% lead, of course. We have 4 links active: Battlefield Diva, Tournament of Power, Warriors of Universe 6, Fierce Battle, and she basically has 250k defense. So just the 100% from her passive when she attacks, she's going to get go up to like 500k defense, and she's getting a 30% raise from her super attack effect. And then as long as we get 6 orbs, we're also getting the guaranteed additional super as well. So of course that's only 5. Well, we'll get the 3 so we can see her with the guaranteed extra bit of attack, and then she has the dodge chance, but of course, you know, she's not being attacked here. We've got Bota Magera in slot 1, very strong defensive unit. Shame that we can't get the additional super, because getting the additional supers early on will always be good, because she is greatly raising attack as the stacks, right, in her base. So getting as many super... That 11 million turn 1. Hello? 11 million. Okay. And she's stacking, so she's going to go high. Damn, if we got 6 orbs, she'd have got a guaranteed additional. So that would have been, what, the additional would have been at least 12. And yeah, she's over 500k defense with a 50% chance to dodge. So, geez, okay. Well, that's looking pretty good. All right then. So let's see. Make sure we got to try and make sure we can get 6 orbs. That's the only problem with having her on the first turn, is obviously we'll have to try and make sure we can leave some orbs for her. Fortunately, this team all links so well. Although, to be fair, we'll probably kill Cell on this turn anyway, so leaving these orbs free is probably not helpful. I brought the Tech KEFLA on the team just because the Universe 6 team really needs some extra buffs. It's not really a highlight for her, but this is her with her EZA as well. It's kind of crazy actually seeing her do damage. 5.3 million, pretty good. Once she gets 6 dodges, she provides attack support to the team, so she can be very good. Obviously, I basically just brought her to be a good partner for the other rotation, right? So we've got a decent defensive unit in slot 1, but once she's gotten enough dodges, she does actually link pretty well with the KEFLA, and will be providing support, so we can always float her off and get that little bit of extra support going once we've got the Kales transformed, because obviously then they can be good in slot 1. But until then, we'll have her on this other rotation. Kale up to 9.2. Kale's team is going to be so good. Like those 4 sub EZAs, the KEFLA, Tech KEFLA, STR Kale, Int Vados, and Int Hit, all look really good. STR KEFLA already seems crazy. That was just 1 turn, and she seemed very good. I'm really hoping that the AGL Kale and KEFLA here can actually finish off this phase, because if KEFLA is going to be able to do that much damage, and if we can get 6 orbs, do multiple supers, then we want the enemy to actually have enough HP, there we go, that we can actually do those supers, right, and actually see the outpouring of damage. So this one won't be as good for the links, yeah, because we don't have any of the other Saiyan girls on the rotation. But now that she's transformed into Super Saiyan, we're still greatly raising attack, raise defense for 1 turn, and immense damage. But now she has 250% defense start of turn, attack 250 and another 100% on super. Still gets the 150 attack and high chance to dodge, except now it's only 2 orbs. And then an additional 50% defense with 4 orbs, and then an additional super with 6 orbs. So that's pretty crazy. She's starting the turn at 320k defense. There's no orbs though, man. That's so annoying. I mean, I want the 4 at least, but damn. So we'll do that. Can't get the reds to drop down, sadly. We can get 4, which is going to give us... Does she get that straight away, the extra defense, or is it going to be when it checks key? So 320. Yeah, she does get it straight away. So 362, and then when she attacks, she's going to get a 100% defense buff. So she goes up to 700k defense with a 50% chance to dodge. Just sadly, we're not going to get the guaranteed additional. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. I wonder what she's going to get on this. She's getting extra numbers like every turn as well, higher percentages. So what is her attack going to look like here? 16 million. Jeez. She's actually crazy. What the hell? She's so good. Getting additional. Oh, 17.1. Good. Yeah, so she seems pretty good. There's a crit as well. Yeah, so after another... Oh, by the way, that was 700k defense without factoring in the 30% raise from her super. And she had over 300k defense, so she's getting 100k from the super as well. So after a double super, she's actually closer to 1 million defense on that turn. So 1 million defense with 50% chance to dodge while doing multiple 16 to 17 million attack stats. I would say that that was pretty good, right? And then we're going to have the Super Saiyan 2 Kefla up after that. So... yeah, let's float you off and just transform you. I have got the animations on. I wasn't sure. I think, does Kefla not have a transformation for going like Super Saiyan and then Super Saiyan 2? I thought she did. But we didn't get one at the start of the turn. I don't know if that's like a private server bug or something. Does she not have one? I genuinely don't remember from when she came out on Global. And I actually like pulled her and used her. But yeah, we'll see. God, I wish I'd remembered to turn the animations off. I mean, this animation's not necessarily bad. I just don't... I don't care for it. Alright, so... let's try and save all of these tech orbs and these rainbow orbs here if we can. And then... we should be able to get... is that 6? That is 6, or it depends whether... how much damage Cell actually takes here. But yeah, this Tech Kefla, I talked about her EZA details in a video yesterday when I was going over the data download, but remember that just as long as you have enough Universe 6 and Peppy Gal units on the team, like who are in both categories, she basically has almost 100% chance to dodge anyway, even if you're not fighting a Pure Saiyan or Universe Survival Saga enemy. So I mean, so far in this video, I'm pretty sure she has dodged every single attack so far. So... you don't need to be fighting a Pure Saiyan or Universe Survival Saga character for her to be a good defensive unit for Kale's team, which is exactly what Kale needed, right? She needed that really good slot 1 Kefla, which we now have. So definitely very good. Kale should be able to tank this relatively well. Yeah, 22k, we'll take those. And then hopefully this AGL Kale in slot 3 doesn't do too much damage. This is one of those rare occasions where we want our RNG to be a little bit bad and to not get a ton of additionals here. But, of course, she probably is going to do another, at least one more attack. Hopefully just not a super. And don't crit. Also, would be nice. Good. That's it? No, of course it's not it. It's always when we want the bad RNG, we don't get it. And then when we want the good RNG, we don't get it. Alright, well. Okay, so we've got you back. Bottom again don't do a lot of damage though anyway, so it's fine. So we can grab those. Okay, so now Kefla is Super Saiyan 2. So once we transform up to Super Saiyan 2, we still greatly raise attack, raise defense. The super attack effect basically doesn't change. Then we have Key 3, Defense 260, Attack 260 and an additional 120 defense when performing a super. High chance to dodge, additional attack 160 and defense 60 with 2 or more key spheres obtained. Additional super with 4 or more key spheres obtained. And then another additional super and crit chance and extra dodge, 20% with 6 orbs. Jeez, she gets such a lot of... oh my gosh, her EZA is actually crazy. And then her active skill can be activated when there's a Pure Saiyans or Universe Survival Saga enemy once only. Changes physical key spheres to STR. Attacks effective against all types for 1 turn. Basically makes it easier for you to get 6 orbs and get all of these buffs. But let's grab the orbs to her so we can see the buffs that she does actually get straight away. So she's at start of turn 345k with all of these... links active. She's getting 120 defense when performing a super, So she's getting, what's 20% of that? Like another, what, 50k? Well, slightly more than 50k. So she's going to go up to about 750 plus from her passive, plus as well 30% from the actual super attack effect. So about 850. But then because we picked up 6 orbs, she's going to get a guaranteed 2 extra super attacks. She's actually going to be ridiculous. So let's see. She has extra crit chance as well. I'm kind of hoping she doesn't crit, just so we can see her super multiple times. Because, yeah, she's going to be able to go absolutely crazy here. Shame we can't use the active skill because there's no category enemy. But, you know, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's only orb changing. So as long as we can get the 6 orbs. I mean, it does make her effective against all types. 19.5. That's the first super of the turn. 19.5. And then she's going to get at least 2 more supers. So she's well over 1 million defense and has a 70% chance to dodge. Because she gets an extra 20% because we got the 6 orbs. So, well over 1 million defense, 70% chance to dodge. Like, the enemy literally just did not have enough HP to survive the amount of attacks that she was actually going to be able to do in that turn. Which is crazy. So, let's try and save all these physical orbs here. In case we don't one-turn the buff cell, who basically always supers in slot 1, but hopefully Tech KEFLA can keep up her, dodging every single attack of the run so far. That's what we like to see. I will do a separate video for... I'll do videos for the sub-easy A's when they're actually live on Global, because I do have all of them. I need to make sure they're actually all link level 10. I'm pretty sure I did link level Saiyan KEFLA. I think I link leveled Vados. The only one I'm not sure on is Int Hit. So... I need to make sure he's link leveled, but ideally though we do just kill buff cell and then KEFLA can go crazy on the STR cell. But I mean, KO at an 11 million attack stat here. She's getting support from the Frost. That's the only reason he's on the team. He supports transformation boost, which KEFLA is also on. So yeah, pretty good. And there's no attacks in slot 1, so we can just let these guys go crazy. In fact, I'll turn off the animations and transform you. You don't get any extra links from Bota Magetta, so fused fire and power bestowed by God are the only ones we're missing. Although we can't get 6 orbs if we put her in slot 1. In fact, can we get 6 orbs at all? No. I mean, I guess I could do this, but oh man. Yeah, because if I do this and then grab the Int orbs. Alright, so this means we'll get to see her at her full potential, which is what we want. And then she should actually finish off Cell completely. So these guys supering first is good for them as well, because of course they do have guard, but they do get extra defense on super. They get a buff when they get hit. So yeah, they're all good now. I think their passive's fully built up as well. The friend Kale, I think, did I say at the beginning? I didn't set the hidden potential for the KO on the private server, so that means the friend one doesn't have any of the hidden potential buffs. But she is decent enough that after getting a couple of super attacks off here, and of course having type advantage, then she should be fine to survive any incoming hits. She does get extra defense when she takes the first hit anyway. But here we go with KEFLA. So basically 21 million on the first super. Because remember, all the supers we got last time were all infinite stacks on her super attack, like on her attack stat as well. So now we're up to 22. We've still got at least one more guaranteed one coming as well. So now we go up to 23. And then can we get the hidden potential? Considering we've done 3 attacks, we obviously have 3 chances to proc it. So and there's, oh, we don't even need to. There's the crit. 15 million damage crit. So yeah, KEFLA is pretty cracked. It's actually kind of crazy that her and that Rose are coming out at the same time. Because while she is, of course, an easy A, she is just hands down better than Rose. Like, in every way, practically. Actually crazy how good her easy A is. Very, very impressed. Yeah, I mean, the only reason I didn't use a bunch of the other sub easy A's is because, like I said, I want to do their own showcases for them, and then we'll do a proper showcase of Kale's like new team. But like this Universe 6 team's actually going to be wild, because I wouldn't probably put Frost on there. I probably wouldn't put Bota Magetta on there just because like the STR KO is so good. Like I could see this team, but just replace Frost and Bota Magetta with STR KO and maybe Int Hit. And then this team will actually be crazy. Like Saiyan KEFLA can still be good once they've built up the LR. But even then, you could switch them out for Vados, because she's very good as well. She doesn't get the full 200% lead from Kale, because she's in Universe 6, but not Universe Survival Saga. But yeah, this team's going to be crazy. So Kefla's Easy A, absolutely ridiculous. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.